Okay. We're going to continue the game we played before. I'll turn the music volume down just a little bit more. But we're going to continue the game we were playing yesterday. So. Okay. My bit rate doesn't stay shit, but whatever. Whatever. If it's bad, we'll restart stream later or something. I don't know. Alright. We are not at war with anyone right now. So let's just I don't know if I can continue to grind shit, I guess. I think we were out of stuff though for the most part for smithing. But let's see. And these prices are they don't have shit here, so may have to go to war. Okay, well if I see them I should stop hiring them because we spend money on them. They're mercenary. Oh wait, no, I need to get in there. Fuck. Diplomacy. Yeah, they don't want to go to war right now. Okay. So we'll just run around and beat up some hideouts like this one. Perfect. Right as night falls. Attack. Bring all of our champions in. Just kill them with range. Yeah. Oh, I'm lagging a little bit. A little laggy. Just have him charge. There aren't too many guys left here. Oh, he stood up. There we are. Bit rate's better now. Very nice. Dude. There's one. Ugh. 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 There we go. Bummer. Yeah. Yeah.
Die!
I'm a little slow, sorry. Hold fire. We have to fight the little boss guy. I wish I could 1v3 him. And of course I don't quite do this because I want to kill them all. Cool. Rah! Screaming. Okay. I don't care about actually taking them with me. I'll take those couple of things. Give me one moment. I'm just looking at some stuff. Actually, okay. Let's keep going. Let's go up to do these little mission things. Might as well just get these done really quick while we're at peace. Here's some looters we can kill. Hey Rose, your horse looks like a pony in the menu. My horse looks like a pony in the menu. I have no idea what you're talking. I don't know if I'm just dumb. Oh, hi Billy. How are you? Billy and Rose are here. How cool. Nice to see you guys. Billy, aren't you at work right now? Or are you like on your lunch break?
Infect charge!
Turn up my input volume. Um, let's see here. Do you mean for my mic or for my game volume? You're teleworking, which means you can watch it. You can do whatever work. Telework, nice. You mean my mic is quiet. Okay. Here I can do that on my. Let's see. Let me know if this gets any better. I have a little controller thing on my headset. Let me know if it's getting louder. I have no idea if it is or not. But I'm pressing the mic up volume button. It is. Is it too loud now or is it good now? This is good? Okay. Fantastic. How is the game volume compared to my voice? Better now? It may be too loud in comms, which is why I recommend on OBS itself. Nice balance. Audible, but your voice overpowers. My voice overpowers. Okay, I'll turn my mic down a little bit. I'm not sure. My mic overpowers. Okay, yes, that is what I want, Billy, is I do want my voice to be heard over the game. Good. Take the weapons, give that stuff to my troops. I think it's funny that you're like, yeah, we're teleworking in today, so we can just like watch streams. Which, hey, I don't mind. I mean, you chose my stream at least. Also, Billy, do you work on Monday since it's a holiday? I need to talk to the guy in the keep. No, who the fuck do I need to talk to? This guy. You do not work on Monday. Good. We might do our D&D session on Monday. You get an hour off on Friday too. Very cool. I am just skipping this because the story in this game is not anything special. I would love to see the Empire destroyed. Gotta go over here and attack this hideout. We might try to do D&D on Monday night because I think a lot of people are going to be free. Yeah, we're playing 5e. I am DMing for the first time ever. So, well, I mean, I DM'd last week for the first time, but it's my first time being a DM. Have our archers just shoot everyone to death. Hold fire until we move them into position, and then we'll just have them lay waste. Thank you, thank you. I think last week I think it was pretty fun. I think people enjoyed it. I'm going to reduce the strength of some of the enemies we fight, just because I think last week they were a little bit too strong. I had them fighting some guards or whatever, and guards kind of have a decently high armor class, so it's very difficult for them to actually hit anyone. One of the people, Reagan, died twice. She like actually died once, and then she went down another time. So. Are you using the new gem Dragonborn? Is that a question for me or for Billy? Because Billy's Dragonborn. I have not looked into mods for Mountain Blade, but I kind of want to. I was looking yesterday at I was talking to some people last night while I was streaming about some of the mods. Okay, if I could hit this guy that I would want to see, or like changes I'd want to see. Like I'd love to see like a gore mod, as in having people like I could chop them in half with my, big sword would be fun. I do not fight duels with brigands. Yeah, you're playing off a spreadsheet. Yeah, he plays off his spreadsheet until his computer dies, and then he goes, well, fuck, and now I don't have anything. Give me grains and meat, and I'll take the sword. The rest of it can go to my dudes. Turn up my mic a bit more, okay? Is that better? I turned it up a little bit more. Because I'm all the way maxed out on my audio mixer on OBX, so I can't really turn it up through OBX anymore. But it looks like it's getting up into a pretty decent area now. This is all right? Okay. Good, good. I appreciate. Yeah, I want to get at some point just a microphone to like just have on my table to pick up my audio instead of having to go through a headset mic, but I need the money for that first. So, do I need to talk to this guy again? Let's see if I need to talk to him. I might need to. No, I don't have to talk to him again. Okay. Let's go over to Epicrotia. Yeah, I need a job so I can buy stuff like that. I'm just happy my computer's working again. Okay, so two-handed. My kills with two-handed weapons have 30% higher effect on friendly troop battle morale. Your party size is increased by 5. Um, kills with two-handed weapons have a 20% higher effect on enemy troop morale. Increases your prisoner limit by 10, so I can get more prisoners or I can get more troops. I'm gonna go hope, probably. If you want to change it further, you'd probably have to go through the sound settings and then make sure you turn down input volume on Discord and games so comms don't blow people's ears. Yeah, I will definitely need to do that for like Discord stuff because I would need to be a little bit careful not to blow people's ears out with when other people hop in. It's just a fucking like figuring out the sound is such a pain in the ass. Morale is a thing, yeah. I'll show you how morale is a thing. Let me finish this little part here, and then I'll fight some looters, and I'll show you. I need to talk to Istania. Yeah, give me the pieces of the dragon fucking thing, you bitch. Of course I'll help the Empire. The lady doesn't realize I'm a king of the not Empire. Let's go up here to this hideout and attack this person. Morale is a thing though, yeah. Like enemy troops will break depending on what tier troop they are. Like if they're peasants, they have a pretty low base morale, so they'll break pretty quickly. But if you're talking about like end game troops and like heavy infantry and stuff, they usually have a pretty high base morale. And then as you get kills or as the enemy kills your troops, the morale. Don't you do it, you dick. Okay. The morale changes. So like if you start to take a lot of losses and you aren't killing the enemy team or the enemy army, then your morale will drop of your troops and they'll start to break and run away. There isn't morale for hideouts and stuff that I'm doing right now, but I missed. Okay. Easy. I was actually surprised. I got a good number of people that, just random people that I didn't know actually came to my stream last night for this game. I was like, I did not expect people to actually come to this game. I don't even know what games to play anymore to try to get people to come to stream. So I'm just messing around, playing whatever. Yeah, I mean the crosshairs, whatever, it's not great, but I don't know if you can actually change it. It's not a great crosshair, but it's not really supposed to be like a FPS kind of game, you know. Billy, what games have you been playing recently? Final Fantasy 700 or something? Also, Rose, do you play, I mean, I know that you like play games and stuff, but what do you play? Okay, found the third and final banner piece. So now I have to return to one of them and to decide my path. So I can either return to the lady here, who's part of the Empire, to like help the Empire get strong, or I can go over to the person that's over here that's not part of the Empire and be like, I want to help destroy the Empire. So since we already control the entire side of the map over here, we're gonna go over to this guy and be like, I want to destroy the Empire. Yeah, you're still playing Final Fantasy, whatever. You've been playing Genshin Impact since it updated yesterday. Uh, Getting back into Payday 2 with the boys if you're down for some non-mauled FPS gameplay. I have never played Payday 2, um, but from what I understand, it's like a bank heist kind of game or something. Something like that. Okay, well, we did that. Create a non-imperial kingdom. That's so lame. Support a non... Yeah. How do I offer the dragon banner to myself, though? Heist simulator? Yeah, that's what I thought. How the fuck do I support my own kingdom already? Uh, hmm. I don't know. Simulator in the realm that one of the playable characters is John Wick, if that gives you an indicator of how realistic it could be. Gotcha. So it's like super, I don't know. It's just very not realistic heist, which is fine. It sounds like GTA heisting kind of. Here, some looters. So I'll show you how morale is important. Looters have an absolutely terrible starting morale, so.
Archers!
Can I just have our
Hold
archers
fire!
hold fire,
Infantry, move!
our infantry move up. Stealth in Payday 2 is pretty well done. That's good.
Bowman! Infantry! Stand apart!
Have them spread out. That way they can all use their spears to throw. Yeah, it is basically first-person Total War.
Attack!
See, some of them immediately, they all start running right away. So you kill about half of them, and then they all begin to just kind of run. Yeah, it's basically first-person Total War. I wish you could control like the angle or like I don't know certain things. I wish you could control. You could control a little bit more, but it's pretty good. Imagine this kind of thing in like CK3. if you could actually control your armies like on the battlefield. It would make CK3 a lot slower, but also a lot more fun. Instead of it just being like, you know, pretty much just random whoever fucking wins if it's close. You could actually go and control the fight. My father is calling me. Sorry, Dad. Ugh, they got away. It would be very cool. It would be very, very fun. Cool. I'll have to call my dad back later. Snarfalarfalus. Billy, where'd you come up with your name? Where did you come up with a weird name like that? Uh, yeah, the closest paradox I'll ever get to is Stellaris. Yeah, that's true. High school when I was a weirdo. Well, come on, you know you're still a weirdo. You came to my house and the first thing you said to my roommate was, "Wow, I love your Jufro." You're still very much a weirdo. You just gotta own it. Oh, I mean, you don't need to change it. I mean, I recognize that it's your name. I was just curious of the what the backstory was for it because I'd never asked. But that's fair. I mean, my thing Zemtec is just the name I've always used since I was 12 for different games and stuff. I actually looked it up today if there were like other things that were named Zemtec, and there's a oh gosh, uh, fuck. There's an e-bus, an electric bus in New Zealand called like the Zemtec, and so it's very it made me laugh for sure. What am I doing here? I want to Tavern District, get rid of the couple of prisoners I have. Uh, enter the smithy. Um, I want to smelt down all these guys here. Okie dokie. Yeah, your OG names ended up already taken in the other game, so you just went with random stuff usually. Like my first RuneScape character was Nethius. Yeah, I mean my first some of my first characters was Grogar, Grogar, and then Lore, spelled Loar. My first gamer tag for Xbox was Mr. Maxman 2. Then my second one was Swagger Bandit 12, but I spelled it wrong, so it was Swagger Bambit 12. And I think it's still that though right now for my Microsoft gamer stuff. Really early high school vibes. That was when I was like a freshman in high school. I changed it to that. It's really kind of borderline embarrassing actually. I want to go back here really quick. But it's a funny story, you know. Okay, so when you're holding a throwing weapon, you take 10% less damage from range attack. Troops under your command take 3% less damage from range attacks. You have +1 ammunition from throwing weapons. Ranged troops in your party have 20% chance of having +1 ammo. Yeah, we'll do that. This isn't me, so it's just a dude that I have. It's like a hero character. Uh, so he's usually not going to be like a captain. Okay, I want to wait here for some time, regenerate a little bit of our smithing stamina, because that's a thing you have to do is regenerate your smithing. You're glad your teleworking office apparently has a tornado warning right now? Yeah, I mean, you know the hurricane is coming, or not the hurricane, the tropical depression is coming through right now, or like in an hour, so does not surprise me if there's going to be some crazy stuff. Yours was sharp as needles for the longest time. That's not bad. That's kind of cool. Like that's kind of a cool name. At least yours wasn't Swagger Bandit. or Mr. Maxman. Those are a little more cringe. I know Ryan had some really cringy names too, though. His was like, I don't know, Dark Shadow Slayer Assassin or some bullshit like that. Your two biggest names are probably Snarfalarphilus and Timo is Satan. Remember the sharing for Guild Wars 1 reference? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Enter Smithy now. We now have more of our stamina up. And we can forge some things if we wanted to. Two-handed pole arms are good. Do this guy here with let's see, I actually want to look at this because I want to make myself one of these. Swing cut damage. $67 cut damage, okay. We want pretty high cut damage if possible. So not those, 67, sure. We also want some pretty decent length, but we don't want to lose too much of our... Let's see here. Okay, that takes us down to 18, so we're probably not going to do that one. How does the staff take you from 67 to changing to a pine shaft to 20? Whatever. We'll go something like that. And let's see here. 69, nice. Alright, whatever. We will try and just do like this one. It doesn't really matter that much, but we'll see if it's any good. We'll go and mess around with it. And now for the other stuff that we're going to do, let's go two-handed sword, and we'll just craft up. We're like out of stuff, so we're not going to. Okay. Legion was the cringe one, I believe. Ryan's got some high fantasy names besides that. In a game like this, is damage the go-to stat on weapons, or do you want to go full attack speed? In my opinion, the two more important things are damage and weapon length, so you can hit people before they can hit you. And also, if you're on horseback, weapon length is important, so you can actually like hit people. But as for like selling stuff, for selling items, the price of items is just 13,000 dinars, which is a lot. You know, you have other swords over here at like 2,000 or 3,000. But the price of things, the value that they're given, is based off of, for the most part, the amount of damage they do. So having a high damage weapon with some other decent attributes, decent things is important. So like these are all worth like a lot. Ooh, that is worth, the one that we just crafted is worth a lot as well. That's good. So we're going to drop one of our quivers, and we're going to actually use this guy. And we're going to sell some of these while we're here, just to make a lot of money. So, because I want to mess around with that pole arm that we just made. I gotta find somebody to use it on though. We're not at war right now. 3 dudes, no, that's not worth it. If we were at war, it'd be easy to find people, but. Eight looters, 16 looters. We could try 16 looters. From what I understand, two-handed axes and like pole arms and stuff, when you swing them, hit multiple enemies. So that's why I wanted to get a pole arm. Because right now I'm using a two-handed sword, which does not hit multiple enemies, but the pole arm will swing through multiple people. So it might be kind of pog.
Archer, hold arrows!
461. That's a lot of damage. Alright, well, they're all running away now.
Boom! Fire! Soldiers!
Oh, there's a tree. It does a lot of damage. Pretty much one-shots everything, which is cool. It's a little short, is one problem. It's one of the problems. I sacrificed some of the length of it to make it so our cavalry is really good. To make it so it did a little bit more damage. Alright, easy peasy. A lot of damage though, a lot more damage than my two-handed sword, but... Uh-huh. We'll take the weapons and the beer. Whatever, we'll just take all of it actually. You can, if you leave stuff, like if you don't take it all, the stuff that you leave goes to your troops and it like levels them up. Essentially the idea is like you're giving them better equipment, so they level up, but... Alright. Yeah, so now we're actually upgrading our polearm, because before we were doing two-handed swords, so our polearm is kind of shit. Increases the damage by 2% with polearms while mounted. Cavalry troops in your formation you are leading have their damage increased by 2%. Increases your damage with a polearm by 2%. Infantry troops in your formation you're leading have damage increased by 2%. I mean, honestly, having our infantry have higher damage is going to be better than having our cavalry have higher damage. Granted, I am usually mounted, so I probably won't get the benefit as much, but I'm gonna go pikemen. Because I think I want our infantry are the ones that do more of the damage. Of course, I want to be like a god, but that just doesn't. You can't really be a god in this game as much as like the previous game. So we're just gonna do that. I think that's a better option for us. We'll take out these looters here. I'd like to go back to war at some point, but the nobles of my kingdom don't really want to go to war right now, which is fucking lame, because I want to destroy the world. But we have nice infantry, very nice heavy infantry, a lot of very good archers, some cavalry, not a lot of cavalry. We could definitely use more cavalry, but oh, I miss. See, that's when if it was longer, I would have been able to hit it. See. Ugh.
Council attack!
They've already broken. We killed like 5 guys and are running. It's just looters, looter things, you know. I've been playing Skyrim a bit, especially while my computer was messed up. So I was playing it on my laptop. And I've gotten back into that a little bit. I hope that there's like a Skyrim mod for this. That'd be fun. I didn't kill him? Come on. Okay, don't look. Everyone close your eyes. Forget that. I did not miss. Do city garrisons just not rout at all? I'd assume you have significantly higher morale. Yeah, you have a lot higher morale with your, uh, like in defending against a siege. Um, and also usually the troops inside the castle will be killing more troops than they would be inflicting more damage on the enemy than the enemy would be inflicting on them. So for the most part, they don't take as much morale penalty. Uh, it only really becomes they only really start to rout when they've really broken into the wall. Hey Elvis, how are you doing? Thanks for coming through. Um, so I also have like this is my main city, my strongest city. Um, you'll see I have a large number of troops protecting it right now. I've got like 600 troops or so. So it definitely would not be easy to take. Um, you would need a significant number of troops, but morale really is a problem when defending, only when you're breached and you're about to lose anyway. They start to break. But see here I have almost 600 troops. So first time watching this, you played Warband quite a lot, but haven't got this yet. What's the overall consensus on this? I like it. I like it a lot more than Warband. There's a lot more to do. There's a lot more different ways to play. Um, I definitely enjoy it. It's a fun game. I haven't played with any of the mods yet, but I know that there are a good number of mods. Um, the I've heard a lot of people like multiplayer in this as well. Um, but yeah, I it's a very large map. I want them to do a little bit more. There's always going to be more work they can do on it. There's things that they could do better, but I enjoy it. So definitely watch some gameplay, but you'll definitely enjoy it if you enjoyed Warband. No. So we just autoed the battle because I'm not about to fight 10 troops. Are they quality mods? Are there quality mods though? I know a lot of them are basically cheats, really. There are a lot of mods that are like, here's you can use a rapid fire crossbow, which is essentially like a machine gun, and those are goofy. But I'm sure that there are quality mods. I haven't looked myself, but I'm sure there are. I would be very surprised if people didn't fix like minor things that they thought were problems. Like what? Here's one thing that I want to see them fix. So there are cultures in this game, right? There are different kingdoms. So there's the Norse-esque people. There's the Britannians. There's the Valandians. There's the Empire in the middle. There's the Khuzaits and these guys down here, the Assyri. And so each of their starting holdings, so like Rote is the starting holding of these of one of the faction of the empire, have their culture ingrained within that society. And so the problem is my character's culture is Battanian. So when we took like Legata here, you'll see that myself owning Legata, oh come on now, is actually more difficult because you have, where is it, a loyalty negative modifier of 3 loyalty a day essentially. Um, so it makes it really really difficult to actually hold on to uh, a city if you're not that culture already. So um, you've been watching a few streams the last couple of days, and now you're getting keen. It is fun. I've got 400 or so, 500 hours into it. It is a lot of fun, Elvis. You will like it. Have I had any issues with crashing? I have not. I don't have too many crashing issues. I've never had crashing issues except when my computer had a problem with the CPU, and my CPU would overheat. Then it would crash. But that's because of my computer and not the game. Yeah, I haven't had any crashing problems, so I don't think the game's ever crashed unless it was when I had my CPU problems. Um, but I'd really like for them to fix that culture system because there's no way for that to change at all. Um, there's no way for the culture to ever become like I'm Britannian, or at least I'm the king of Valandia. So let's say, like, since Valandia currently owns it, maybe it becomes like Valandian after a certain amount of time. Or it's like if you own it and you're Britannian, it becomes Britannian after a certain amount of time. Or at least like maybe less of a, oh, I gotta get food or people are gonna start starving. Or at least less of a negative modifier on it. Let's see, I need to buy food. But like you can get like trade caravans, you can get workshops, you can pretty much be a if you want to be like a scoundrel and go and raid towns and stuff, you can do that. You can lead armies, you can, you know, obviously lead armies, that's like the whole game. But you can be a mercenary, you know, it's everything that you liked about Warband, but better. So, um, oh, they have no food here? Fuck, they have meat for incredibly expensive. Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. That's my stuff. Don't look at me. I played this game before. Trust me. We'll get a bunch of grain. We'll get a bunch of grapes. We'll just get. Their fish is actually kind of expensive. Let's see. Date fruit. Then we're actually gonna sell our meat because our meat actually sells for a lot here. Might as well. And that's 42 days of food. Okay, that's fine. Didn't want anything else here. Furs, hides. No, they do not. Okay. Here, take. Also, the blacksmithing is really fun. You can pretty much like make enough money to run an empire just on your own blacksmithing skill. It's very fun. It's a little broken, but it's fun. The places I own right now are Legata, Penconic, which is another city, another big town, Oxhall, which is another big town, and then I own two castles, which is Druamore and Astor Castle. So I make a good amount of money at this point. Let's see, can we go to war? It's so boring not being at war. 3%. Um, there do seem to be some nice mods to look at if any of them fix systems you're not satisfied with, UI improvement. Yeah. There do also seem to be some nice mods to look at if you want to fix, UI improvement, improved garrison stuff. Yeah. I mean, there's not too much that I would fix on that stuff. They have a lot of defenders here, over 700. That's impressive. I wish I had a little bit more control over like, ooh, 69, nice, over what the lords would want in this game. But sadly, the lords do tend to just kind of have a mind of their own, which I mean is fine, you know. In some aspects, they should have a mind of their own. But I don't know. They will end up like if you're the ruler of a place, there are policies so to like change like the tax rates of certain things or to like increase the influence that your people get and stuff.
Infantry!
Um,
Forward! Archer! Forward!
but
Loose
what was I saying?
formation!
A lot of times he'll just kind of like gang up on the
Footmen!
king and be like,
Move!
we're all lords,
Archers!
so
Move!
of course we want the stuff that benefits the lords and not the king. And whenever something benefits the lords, it usually is detrimental to the king in their power, so
Arrow!
makes it a little
Move!
bit annoying.
Archer!
Hold fire until they're close because they're just going to rout. Let's have our infantry do a shield wall and hold their fire so they keep their shields up. Have our archers fire, have our soldiers begin to fire, have our soldiers charge and cavalry charge. Have our archers begin to charge now too. I would like to get into a little bit more difficult fights, but I can't go to war right now. Nobody wants to. That kill feed, yeah. It gets really crazy when you get into like an actual army versus army, you know, 1,000 troops versus 1,000 troops. and your archers are just nailing them, that kill feed is just green for the entire screen. It's pretty impressive. It's really bad when it's all red and you're like, oh god, everyone's dying. I just want to go to war. Come on. 5%. Let's propose it. Come on. I have to spend 500 influence. And she won't like me. She likes me a lot. We're gonna go to war with Sturgia. We're gonna kill the Norse. We'll do balanced for now. We'll switch it to offensive once we do some damage to their troop numbers. Um, let's see here. I'm going to create an army. Actually, let's do from distance. And we'll take, they're pretty far away. That's fine. So you have to spend it. So influence, this little currency right here, is stuff that you get by doing things or getting different policies. And essentially what it is it's what the currency that you spend when you're trying to um, do things for your kingdom or like make decisions for your kingdom or like with or against your lords, your lords, your nords. Let's go right over here and wait for our people to show up. Okay, we're waiting on one last guy. There he is right there, perfect. Alright, we got pretty good numbers. Let's go take this castle. We don't have a ton of food for our army, so let's go ahead and get more food. Okay, they have no food here. Never mind. Let's see. Go see if we can get some pork. Buy products. You guys also have nothing here. Okay. Whatever. So this is how sieging happens now. If you're wondering how it's different from Warband, but you besiege a place. We have a lot more troops, so it'll be pretty easy. But you build your siege camp, which takes a little while, and then you have the option to build like siege towers and rams, and then different like ranged siege weapons. So they also are able to build like counter siege equipment to either break your siege equipment or kill troops. So we definitely want a ram. We probably want some of these. And trebuchets are the best, but they take the longest to build, which makes sense. Yeah, no, it's pretty cool compared to Warhammer Total, just the Total War games in general. Much more in depth. I'm actually gonna cancel this one. The sieging system is much better, I think. Although the AI mapping is kind of shit. So like the AI, no, it's not insta siege anymore. And so this gives the enemy guys some time though too to bring an army over and counter you. So you do have to be. Hold on, I gotta put this. Come on, there we go. So you can move your siege equipment to reserve. And so kind of the idea is you build it all, and then you bring it all out at once so you can actually break their siege equipment. And then you can just kind of crack their walls. So really, for this one, I don't really need to crack their walls totally. But what I want to do is at least get rid of the catapults, because catapults will decimate your army. Absolutely decimate. Okay, I gotta increase. So cohesion drops over time. It's kind of like how much your army wants to stay together. How many troops do you think I'll lose to their defenses? I'm gonna get rid of their catapult, so we're probably only gonna lose maybe 100 troops, and those 100 troops, half of them will just be injured. But we're gonna increase our cohesion and keep going here. Move that to reserve. And once this one's just about built, we'll put these 3 back up. And now while we wait, we'll just build this guy, because why not? But see, when you have 4 of them, they'll be able to take them out. But if you were to do them one at a time, it would be pretty rough. All right. I guess we can start now. So let's lead an assault, because we don't really we could let our trebuchets go and actually crack the walls and actually like make holes in the walls so our troops can just run through. But they only have 250 troops or whatever, so it's not really pertinent. It's nice to look at a non-Stellaris resource screen that doesn't have like 15 entries. Yeah, uh, Stellaris is a bit much on the resource stuff. There's a lot going on there. All right, so now here is your kind of setup for your siege. So you can go and if you have like catapults. So like if I had a catapult, I'd probably switch a catapult out for the trebuchets because they're a little bit easier to aim and stuff. But it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to auto deploy and begin. So our troops are going to move up. They're kind of predestined to where they're supposed to be and whatnot. There's cover around and whatnot, but not a lot of cover on this map, sadly. Our archers are just standing out there, but whatever. There's no way I hit that shot. That's fucking far. We have see, we have so many more troops in them that it's I'm really not too worried about this one. But you see this little break in the wall right here? That's where one of these siege towers are gonna go. You're gonna see that the AI movement to get actually on top of the siege tower is just terrible. But we really probably won't take too many losses here, just because we do outnumber them so much. Having more numbers will make it so you're able to field more troops than the enemy at one time. It's not just like all are there at the same time. So they can only actually field a couple of troops at a time. That's why you don't see like 5 million archers up on the wall right now. If we have and we're able to field so many more troops than them. So we do have a lot of advantage. You believe one of the Nexus mods help with that? That would not surprise me, because they are terrible going up these ladders on the back of this. Absolutely terrible. It's actually funny how bad they are. I'll show you. No, it's hilariously bad. So far, we've only lost like 1 dude, so that's pretty good. And I think they're just injured, so. is all our infantry. So there's 3 ladders, and so far 4 people have been able to get up the ladders. You're surprised the defense didn't prepare more rocks along the path. Oh, it's yeah. I mean, it's not how. That's just, those aren't things that you can really affect as defense. And see, this is where you actually start to take more losses. Is when your infantry goes and pushes in. Because they go up one at a time, and there's just a glob of defenders up there, so they end up kind of smashing a little bit. And I'll show you this over here. This is a little death alley here. We got through the first gate. Okay, I need to go inside. I'm gonna die. Like a pin cushion. But we got through the first gate, and so then you take your troops up here, and you just kind of hit this down. Oh, the battering ram can't fit through the thing. You see the battering ram's too big. But you don't really need the battering ram that much. Oh, well, I just killed one of my heavy infantry. But see, some of them start to run away once you start to actually get in. But now we kind of just wait for our troops to kind of clean everything else up.
Everyone, kill them all!
Just have everyone charging. It's a little goofy, but like the AI is not smart, you know. I mean, come on, like they just walk past you, but it's okay. I assume AI is not the easiest thing to code and like get set up in a game. The skill tree, I'll show you that after this fight. The skill tree is actually kind of cool. They still change the skill tree stuff around a little bit, so just know that nothing's set in stone, but the skill tree is not bad at all. Also, there's arrow barrels, which is cool, so you can get more arrows. Pretty nice. Assembly line, yeah, exactly. So I said we would lose probably like 100 troops. We lost 53. I lost a ton of them, which is fantastic. I'm really happy that for whatever reason it was all of my infantry that went in first, but whatever. We only lost, actually 23 troops died. 30 of them were injured. No, yeah, Mountain Blade has never, you're exactly right, Elvis. Mountain Blade has never been known for its oh, there's more? What? Why are there more? I've never had that happen where there's more troops. That's fucking dumb. Yeah, that means we have to fucking go through a whole nother siege. That's so lame. How are there more troops? Oh, this is new. They added this, okay. This is the first siege I've done in a little while, so this is all new. is cool. I like this. This is fun. This is a nice little addition. Cool. Oh, they killed one of our lords there. No, that is how it used to be. Yeah. But before, whenever the most recent update was, probably before, they did not do that. They didn't have a second stage. That's really sad because she's one of our lords. Lords can die in this game, just an FYI. So that was one of our lords actually died there. And so that means her whole army, her whole group of troops will leave us now, which makes a whole army that we have a little bit weaker. So we'll take all the prisoners. The prisoner system is different. The amount of prisoners you can have is a percentage based on how many troops you have. So it's like how many troops your troops can watch. And then you can choose to either devastate, pillage, or show mercy. Um, devastate gives you more gold and stuff. You can read it, but it fucks up the place a lot. So what I like to do is just show mercy because I am incorporating it into my place. Um, yeah, people can die. You can, yeah. So I guess in that it looks like two of our lords actually died in that fight. See, and this is they're like we're disbanding. We're going to Baron Castle and then splitting up. You can't even pick up the troops after. It's really dumb. Yeah, that's a bummer. We lost two of them. Okie dokie. Damn. Okay. Here is the skill tree. So these are all the different skills. And each one has a level to it. So as you use two-handed weapons more, your level goes up, and over time you can choose different things when you get to like every 25 levels or whatever. You also can level up these little bars that makes it so as you use it, you get more levels faster. So it makes it so you have a faster learning rate with your focus points. And then also you have vigor or control or endurance or CNG, cunning or social or intellect increase the learning rate for all of those in that row. So there's a lot of different things, the end ones are very good. Way of the Great Axe. Each skill point above 250 grants you 0.2% speed increase with two-handed weapons. Each skill point above 250 grants you 0.5% damage increase with two-handed weapons. So, I mean, that is a lot. That means after another 50 points, that's 25% more damage. That's huge. Huge. Right now I just got my first pole arm thing, so that's going to be going up a little bit, but I don't have any points into it, so the learning rate is actually really bad. 0.63 versus 3.88. So, no, but there's lots of stuff. You level them up different ways. So like this one, leadership, you level it up by how to learn. Maintain high morale party in your party or assemble and lead armies. So you just do that kind of stuff. Here's your morale down here, just so you know. But there's lots of stuff. It's very hard to be great at everything. So that's why you get other people and stuff. You get other like special characters to help you. As it was in the other one. Okay, so we just took this castle. Now we go to vote, and people can ask essentially and spend their influence. The lords of your realm can spend their influence on like requesting for that. No, it is not just allocating points anymore. It's a lot more in depth. The skill tree is a lot better. So since she spent a lot of influence, and then other lords also spent influence on her, I'm just gonna give it to her. I don't really care. It's just a castle, so it's not really anything too important. Here, let me show you the policies too. The policies are pretty cool. These are all different policies that you can have that you can like enact in your realm. So like Lost Speakers, for example, all clans whose leader have high charm gain 1 influence per day. All clans whose leaders have low charm lose 1 influence per day. So, but the thing is, none of the lords support it. So if I propose it, I'm gonna either have to spend like 2,000 influence to pass it as king, or they're just not gonna vote for it. So, not really worth me doing it. Okay, let's see here. Sturgia is really quite weak. That's a very strong army. So let's go kingdom. We'll go diplomacy, and you can actually change the war strategy, which is fun. So I'm gonna say, since we have an army of 1,600, which is one of the largest armies I've ever seen, I'm gonna put it on offensive and see if maybe that'll have them go and like take Varcheg, because Varcheg is like their capital kind of place. It'd be good for us to take that. Yeah, they only have 400, 350 troops or so. Is there anyone else nearby? No, not really. It's fine, we'll go right here. 12 days without food. We might get it in time. We're going for global domination, so might as well just do it, right? Oh, that's right. Also, we have prisoners, so we can actually incorporate them into our army as well, which is good. Just because we want more troops, that's all. Come on, attack me. Attack me, come on. Come on, attack me. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna leave. And, well, we're gonna have to fight anyway. Alright, we got a big fight coming. And, we'll see how this goes. You're the one that ought to surrender, bitch. So they outnumber us 900 to 550. So, we just gotta play well here and be smart. Don't forget to drink water, everybody. Kick ass, please. Heck yeah, boss. I'm going to. This will be a good army fight. We're not too outnumbered where we'll get completely fucked, so let's find some high ground. This is what we'll have to do.
Infantry, move! Infantry, dismount!
This will do well enough. That's probably better high ground over there, but it's too close to where they're already at.
Footmen, move! Cavalry!
Let's get our cavalry. We have a good number of cav. We'll have them up over there. Oh, yeah, I only have 32, but we have a good number of archers, but I only have 32. Oh boy.
Infantry, form a shield wall!
They're just straight up charging us.
Cavalry, attack! Infantry!
They're just straight up cavalry charging us. That's funny.
Arch, stand apart!
What the fuck is even happening? Yeah, the commands are good. I like the commands in this game. I mean, if you look at the top, the strength bar, we are absolutely crushing it right now. And move our bowman forward just a little bit so we can get more in range of being able to fight. We also have a lot. Our infantry is much better than their infantry. But, these guys that I have here, Imperial Legionnaires, are the strongest heavy infantry you can get. And I have a very large number of them. Have to be careful though, they still have more troops, so we do need to be cautious of that. We're gonna reline up our infantry. We're gonna also pull our cavalry back. We're gonna change our infantry formation so they move faster. When they're in shield wall, they move really slow. So we're gonna try to reform our line and get ready for the enemy's next push. Now we're gonna recharge both our infantry and our cavalry. Also, I do apologize, I'm not really looking at the chat right now. If I die, it's going to be very difficult, because if I die, I can't tell them what to do anymore. My thing's a little short, it's a little bit of a bummer. I wish it was a little bit longer. Have our archers start charging as well, just to keep moving into a good position. Poked. Ow, I'm almost dead. Time to hopefully not die. Pretty even right now. It looks like we should be okay here. Oh, there it goes. Yep. No, you cannot do in-combat healing at all. Yeah, I mean, the thing that they did just a full-on cavalry charge, and then just had their infantry charge up behind it, which isn't like a bad strategy, but I mean, it's whatever. But now, see, you can see in the bottom left. Actually, you can't really see it because it's behind my little name tag thing. But the AI starts to lead my troops, which is really dumb because they're just being now wiped out from behind because we're just running away and our archers are just... So now we probably lose just because we went down. Because I don't know what the fuck formation this is. We We have our archers fighting their infantry and not killing them, and then our infantry standing over here. It's really good. Can I just end battle? Let's just see how it goes, I guess. We probably definitely lose, but you die and then you immediately lose. It's really sad. Alright, we're coming back a little bit here. But I don't think we have the troops for it. See that if you look at the top, they still have a lot more troops, and unless they start to rout out of nowhere, but I kind of doubt that's going to happen. Looks like some of our troops are kind of routing. See, they're running away. And they still have a lot of troops up there. It looks like they're moving back. I don't know if they're retreating exactly or what, but they are moving backwards at least. It looks like maybe a soft retreat, just like a fallback kind of, to reform. So I think they're going to turn around and start shooting arrows at us some more. Or actually, we're red, so we actually are ahead. Yeah, I know I should have hung in the back and sniped more. It's just, yeah. No, I mean the thing is, like, when you go down, it's such a huge hit that it's kind of a big oof. But it looks like we'll win here. All right, I can speed it up now because it looks like we're gonna win with all our things. But good. That was closer than I would have liked. It looks like one of the guys from our army died and one of the guys from their thing died. We probably don't have enough troops now to actually besiege the place. Actually, we definitely don't have enough troops to do that. So we'll have to fall back. But we do take a lot of them prisoner. So you're my prisoner, 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 you're my prisoner. So we just took about, what was that, eight lords as prisoner. I'm gonna get rid of these guys because they suck. Just take whatever. We have so many prisoners, but we can't hold on to them. We have 86 wounded right now. All right, well. Prisoners in this game, you can either essentially just sell them off as ransom, or you can ransom them off, or you can hold on to them for a little while and eventually incorporate them into your army and like hire them from your prisoners, but that takes a long time. So we need to go and rebuild. So, and see, they're asking for ransoms for some of the people. So this one will give me 4 grand for Lek. So it's like, okay, sure, whatever. And I leveled up my tactics in that fight. Call to arms. Parties that you have called to your army move 10% faster while moving to the army. That's fast, so they get to you faster. 15% less influence required per party to call to your army. That's very good. Reduce formation bonus in simulations by 20%. Fortification bonus. Okay. Increase fortification bonus and reduce fortification bonus and increase fortification bonus. I assume what that means is, like, if you go and try to just auto siege a place instead of actually leading your troops yourself, you will have you'll lose less troops, and then when you're actually the one defending, you'll also lose less troops. But I'm going to do this one, because if I'm sieging, I'm not autoing. I'm not auto-sieging. Call to arms, though, is very good. Yeah, I'm almost at a mill, so... I have actually better. So you're saying why not just keep the troops? Um, one, I like to have specific troops. I like to have hire my what do you call it? My heavy infantry. Um, and then I also like to get certain archers and stuff. Um, but you can also get troops very fast at endgame, where I'm at this point. So I don't really need them. I'll show you what I can do. So first off, let's recruit troops. So this is how you recruit troops now. Hell yeah, dude! You increase your fortification bonus. Hell yeah, dude! You persuade those ladies real quick. Um, no, so you go to Tavern District and you can just get rid of them. So we'll make 18 grand off of the troops that we have. Um, and then we're actually going to disband our army because it's not really worth us holding on to it. This way, other people will go and get their own troops and regen their troops and stuff. So we go to these little towns, pick up troops. That's a lot of archers, jeez. I don't really want the archers that this culture, that the Empire culture actually have. The Battanians actually have the best archers in the game, so we're going to go over there and try to get some of them. So like these green guys over here have better archers. But one cool thing you can do later on is, see, these archers are the good ones that we want, is use the stuff that you have. So like the armor, you can actually go and get rid of armor and it gives your troops XP. And so what you do is you go and you recruit a bunch of shit troops and then you give them a bunch of clothes essentially, and they all level up. And so you get them all, and then you go to your party, and once it loads, all the 18 troops I just picked up all leveled up. So, and then you go and you upgrade them. I know you can't see what I'm actually upgrading them to, but I know what it is. Done. So it takes a little while to get that skill, so it's definitely not just like off the start. It's one of the level up things that you get. I think it's like leadership maybe, but it's quite useful for getting your army back up to snuff. Oh, I don't actually want this guy. These guys are special troops. They turn into cavalry, and we don't really want too much cavalry right now. We want to get our infantry back up. Yeah, we want at least 100 infantry. Okay. Okay, and good. These guys just declared war on us. So we are now at war with them as well. So what we'll do, since we're now at war with two people, let's go to diplomacy. We're going to change this to being defensive, and we'll change this to also being defensive. Recruit some more troops from here. Perfect. Recruit some more troops from here. So many archers. We just don't really need that many archers from them. Right now we have 100 infantry, 80 archers, and 13 cavalry or so. We'll get a little bit more infantry. We're actually almost at our maximum number of troops. Get a touch more. Get a few infantry, get a few archers, and be good. I don't really need too many cavalry guys. I don't know, I'm not a huge cavalry dude. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Which, I mean, that can cause problems, but cavalry are really good at countering the like horse archers, and currently the people we're fighting don't have horse archers, so I'm not too worried about it. So for that siege, when I had 900, it was because I was leading an army. So it was myself who is and multiple lords with their their groups of troops. So I can actually only field, let's see, 220, I think. Yeah, 220 troops right now. Whereas and so like it was me and then like another 8 lords, all with their like 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200 troops. Alright, and now we'll finish this off by getting a couple more infantry guys, and we'll level them all up. They are my vassals. They are my vassals, but I have to spend influence to summon my vassals to join my army. Vassals can also create armies, like this is an army. This is another army over here. Perfect. And now, let's level up whatever we can. And then we'll go and throw a bunch of trash on the ground to level them up. Should be just about... There it is, okay. And then we go to our party, go to our troops, and we level up 54 guys, so... And then we do it again. So what's the main expense in this game? It seems like you have dummy thick coin pouch, considering troops are like... Yeah, I mean, right now, at this point in the game, I mean, I'm pretty late game right now, so I do have... You know, I have multiple large towns that I make money from, but originally it is very difficult to actually manage, like, trying to be significantly powerful, and trying to actually, like, get your first couple of holdings is very difficult. I'll also say playing not part of an existing kingdom. So this is an existing kingdom that starts at the start of the game, and the king died, like how some of those other lords died. The king died, and I actually got elected to be the new king. And so instead of making my own kingdom, which was the plan all along, I decided to just stick with this one and say whatever, because it's essentially my kingdom now, since I'm the king. But I mean, like, you do have gold problems early on. And there's a couple ways around it. You can either do smithing, which is what I did, what most people do. And yeah, they basically just like gave me an existing empire, so it was like, okay, whatever.
Archers, move!
Or you can
Infantry,
do
move!
caravans, trade
Cavalry,
caravans.
move! Move!
Or you can do war, which is something I also
Infantry,
did
move!
a lot of, was just war.
Form a shield wall!
And you get their resource, you know, you take their stuff and sell it. Okay, well. But yeah, the start of the game is much more difficult than where I'm at now. That's why I'm saying that it's time for global domination, because I am pretty set up at this point.
Footmen, forward!
What is this loose formation?
Archers, move!
What, are they stuck on something? What's going on up here? they stuck? I can't tell. No, they're... I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, okay, cool. Fucking passes straight through the fucking dude. So I'm gonna try to bait out the enemies to actually start pushing. Tournaments are still a thing. You don't make a ton of money off of them, but they are still a thing. Fucking assholes, get out of here. Okay. Tournaments are still a thing, but late game they're not really worth it anymore. They're really good early game. They're very, very good early game. But late game they're just not anything special. They're good to get some decent starting gear and a little bit of money. I'll do a tournament though, I'll show you guys. Oh my goodness.
Footman! Charge! Push! Kill them! Boom! Attack!
I do want some kind of gourmand though, if there is one. I want to like chop people in half. I just did 115 damage to you and you're alive? What the fuck? Conveyor belt. Is this done yet? Have we won? Is it over? Yeah, good. Okay, come on, come on, come on. I will say, loading times are a little bit slow in this game. I've got a pretty beefy computer, and they're still pretty slow, but it's I guess not too bad. A bunch of prisoners, some more level ups, and I'm pretty much going to give my troops everything except for some of the better weapons, just so I can use them in my forging stuff, and then I'll take the food as well. But the rest of the stuff I don't really care about. I'll take the hog, so that my troops get another 14,000 XP. All right. Let's see. Give me whatever cheap clothes you have. Okay, that's actually... We'll leave it at that, and then we'll go weapons, and we'll sell them a couple of these guys there. Sell them 4 swords, and I can buy an entire like city's worth of clothing. Level up whatever troops we can level up, and then we'll go and drop all the clothes that we just bought on the ground. And we'll have an even better army. So there's another 14,000 XP. And level them up. Cool. And now, let's see, where do we want to go? Here's this army here. So they're trying to besiege my place here. So this is a mercenary. I'm going to ask them to join us. I don't really want to fight that, if I'm being totally honest. Poor peasants could wear those discarded garments, you monster. Yeah, well, sucks to suck, doesn't it? Now we fight. And so since I'm not actually leading this army, I won't be able to actually control all the troops here. Even though I'm like the king, I don't get to control the troops, which is annoying. And I wish I could be like, go and spend 50 influence to tell the commander of this army, be like, hey, I'm the king, here's 50, I'm using my influence over you to lead the army in your stead since I'm here. But I cannot
Archers!
do that.
Infantry!
Oh, wait. Never mind. I guess I can. I guess I am controlling it. No, I'm not running away. I don't know why I'm controlling it. I'm not part of the army. But whatever. Never mind. I take that back.
Infantry! Forward! Archer! Move!
Actually, I want to do this one here. And these guys up here. I'm obviously stupid and don't know anything, so don't listen to me.
Soldiers!
If you came here expecting me to know stuff, you're horribly mistaken. Alright, so we're gonna put our archers up here if we can.
Stand up, footmen!
Put our footmen down there. We'll actually take our cavalry over that way. Are they gonna push us? They're doing something. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Infantry, move! Stand apart! Cavalry, forward! Form a skate!
Oh, I know what they're doing. Okay.
Archers! Move!
Do this with our archers so they crest the hill. That way they're all in range
Cavalry,
of it. Have our little skein of cavalry go over that way.
Infantry, form a wall!
Alright. They are not going to push us, which, I mean, that makes sense. You're just shouting order and no one's actually listening to you. Yeah, I know. I'm just standing there. Ah! Do this! And everyone's like, who the fuck is that psychopath? So, what I can try to do is get enough kills as to where the AI goes. Okay, we need to... This strategy is obviously not working. Oh boy. I don't know if I'm going to have enough arrows to really get enough of them. Ow. Stop hitting me. You guys are rude. Alright. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Yes. Look me in the eyes. This is strategy at its finest. They just fucking take the spot. Oh man. It's a very well made game. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Bummer. Alright. Then this is what we'll do. We'll take our cavalry, and we're going to run through their cavalry. See if that encourages them to move. One of my favorite things about this game is the thundering of the hoofs of the cavalry. It is very, very cool. Haha.
I'll kill them all! Horse after me!
Our horsemen follow me again. We're gonna wrap around. Oh, I'd love flame arrows. That'd be a very cool mod. We're gonna wrap around here.
Cavalry! Charge!
Move!
Cavalry, follow me!
Let's see if that was enough to make a move, maybe. Oh boy. Billy, I have no fucking clue how I'm alive. It's because I have very heavy armor. That's why.
Cavalry, forward!
They're still not moving? Alright, fine. We'll do it this way then.
Archers, forward! Infantry, forward! Line formation!
Fine. If they're gonna be little bitches, then I'm gonna do it this way.
Cavalry, move!
I'm alive because I'm awesome and I have all the skill, Billy. Obviously. Come on.
Riders, move! Bowmen, move! Infantry, move!
We're gonna put our archers just barely in range and have our infantry stand in front of them with their shields up and just shoot them until they die. I like how I have just an arrow in my heart right now. Just center chest.
Infantry! Make
Don't
a
forget to
shield
drink some
wall!
water, everybody.
Arrows! Footmen, forward! Infantry, hold arrows! Archer, move!
They're starting to move.
Cavalry, move!
Okay.
Horsemen, attack! Foot charge! Move
We're just gonna
charge!
charge everybody.
Infantry, fire at will!
We'll lose some troops, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I'm not gonna pull it out. Ugh. Oh, they have more troops coming in. Oh shit, they're gonna flank us.
Follow me!
Move! 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 I'm gonna die. Move! 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 Move!
Archers, forward! Infant, move! Shoulder to shoulder! Infantry, forward! Forward! Move! Kill them all!
I have 1 HP. Anybody have any arrows? I don't really want to have to just pick up 1 arrow at a time.
Archers, charge!
Let's see, let's get our archers into a better position.
Move it! Move!
Right here. Oh my goodness.
Archers! Archer, attack!
It seems like we win, but you never know. They could have Hulk or something. That would be hilarious. Huh. They're fighting outside the fucking map. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening? I have never seen them just charge out of the map. I've never seen that many friendly troops go out of the map. It's funny. Yeah, so my army only lost 1 troop. One of our horsemen is out. Also, if you're not following, don't forget to follow. I'm trying to stream every day, so, well, except for maybe this weekend too much, but don't forget to follow. It's very helpful. And you can come hang out and see me be really bad at video games, but entertaining, hopefully. I know, they'll fall off the edge of the map. Flat world, dude. Flat world. We'll take some of these weapons. Ooh, that's pretty good. Some of the weapons so we can smelt them down. And we'll take the food that they have. And I called the pig a horse. The pigs and stuff. Alright. Good shit. Minimal losses for us. 22 level ups. You don't watch Twitch much, but you're in Iran this last week and YouTube is banned. Really? I didn't know YouTube was banned in Iran. That's interesting. But hey, I appreciate you coming through. And it's pretty cool. Are you from Tehran? Or are you from somewhere else in Iran? I have some friends from Iran, so that's why I ask. Are you from Iran, or are you just like visiting? Really, Facebook as well. How interesting. I had no idea. Why do we have like no food here? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I know why. Because the villages got raided, probably. That would make sense as to why, potentially. And also we're at war with people, so we're not getting as much trade. Let's see. What's not banned that people use? What? What is not banned? No, he was saying that YouTube is banned and Facebook is banned in Iran. You could always try like a VPN. I don't know. You're an Aussie who lives and works in Berlin. You are all over the place, Elvis. You have quite the life, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know. I don't want to assume. Um, let's see. What do we want to sell? We have some of these that we can just sell just to get rid of because they weigh stuff. Keep those because they're very good. Grain is worth a lot here, so we'll sell some grain. Fish is worth a lot, so we'll just sell the 2 fish that we have. Sir is fine. Perfect. Well, I just want to be inclusive for everyone, all right? I'm just, not trying to assume things. That's pretty cool though that you're in Berlin and Iran and stuff. So, have you traveled a lot then? I mean, I assume since you're in in Iran and you live in Berlin and you're Australian that you probably have, but if you have traveled a lot, where is your favorite place that you've been? Grain's pretty cheap here, so we'll get some more grain, get some more grapes, get some more fish, get some more olives. Do you guys want any of this stuff? Charcoal? COVID is making life shit. That's fair. COVID is fucking it up for everybody. Sorry that it's been hard. I get it. Okay. Oh, they're taking Ortasia. I should get down there and help them with that. We've been trying to take Ortasia for the last couple of wars with those guys, so get my booty down there. My buddy. Hit and miss for you, Billy? Yeah, that's fair. Lots of travel. 20 years traveling all over. Um, favorite Japan is pretty cool. Also, I definitely want to go to Japan. Oh, Japan sometime. I want to fight. Oh boy. So here's what we could do. We can either join the army, and that way, essentially, the outside world outside of the siege, um, kind of freezes, and then we just besiege Ortasia, and probably take it. They have 1,300 troops against. Well, they'll have like 1,500 against their 700 or so. Or what we do is we wait. They will come in and attack, potentially, and then we can join in. I think we'll just go and join and then help this, and that way we are we outnumber them greatly. And then after this siege, I'm probably gonna hop off because my girlfriend's coming over and we're gonna go do some stuff. But I'm gonna do this though first. This is gonna be a long siege though. They have a catapult up there, and you guys are gonna see why catapults are so dangerous. God, looks like it's turning towards me. Yeah, that was a nice shot. See, everyone just fucking dies. Ay, ay, ay. So just threw an axe up there. Luckily, it looks like they only have one catapult, so that's actually, if they had, a lot of times they'll have 4 catapults. Can't hit anything. Don't even look at me. Come on, hit this guy in the window. Oh, I swear to God, my arrows aren't actually hitting anything. Alright, our infantry's moving in now. Ooh, what a shot. Alright, we're out of arrows. I don't know if there's any arrow, there's some arrows on the ground, right? Don't you dare take that arrow. Oh no. I dropped my fucking noble's bow. There. Okay. Perfect. They're coming down. Alright, we can maybe get over here and help. Hello, bowl of biscuits. How long have you been this character? I've got, I don't know, not that long. 10 hours, 15 hours in this one. Nothing too crazy. Okay, that was a terrible shot. Okay. find a better angle. Yeah, the game kind of just gave me the Kingdom of Valandia, so. One thing oh good god, one thing I don't like about this game is like how, how big shields are. Oh good fucking god. Ugh, fucking hell. We're taking insane losses. What the fuck is going on? Oh, that's what's happening. Don't look at me. Ah! Run away! Oh god! Oh god. Okay, well, I think we'll win, but it's kind of incredible that our AI is like annoyingly bad to the point of they're able to just push out the front door and we just sit there and kind of jack off, but whatever. Anyway, let's fast forward it. We won. I took 75 injuries in my army. But also my 77 troops that I fielded got 275 kills, so that's definitely not bad. Okie dokie. So we took Ortasia, that's our... Oh yeah, we have to do... Oh, we have to send troops though. Whatever, we'll send troops. It's like 1200 to 130. But I don't have any HP left, so I have to just send troops. How silly though. There we go. Alright. You saved our necks. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty cool. Just go free, I don't really care. This would be pretty cool to play MP campaign with mates. Yeah, no, I don't know if they do multiplayer campaigns, per se. I know that they have multiplayer, like, online, like, but you play, like, 3 or 4 of your guys against, some other players that, you choose what kind of units you want to field, you choose what kind of gear they have, and whatnot, which is kind of cool. I played that in beta before the game came out. It was pretty neat. But I'm definitely more of just playing the campaign. But I don't know if you can do it with other people. It would be very cool though. The only problem is like, the only problem with that is you're gonna be in a battle, right? And the other players are just gonna kind of sit there and wait for, like, that was a 10-minute battle. They're just gonna have to sit and wait until you're done with your battle. And so you either need to always be part of like the fight, so you have to be like part of the same army, and then that means that only really one person gets to ever like move and like make decisions. So it'd be very cool. It would be hard to figure out how to do it in like a good way, unless the campaign never actually freezes. Let's go Tavern District. Let's ransom all the guys that we have. I could try to go and keep Ortesia for ourselves, but I think we'll just give it to one of our vassals. We're also going to wait here and heal up a little bit. Recruit some troops, maybe. Tell you whatever, we'll just take everyone. Yeah, you have to act together, exactly. It would definitely be an interesting experience. Okay. So I have to make the decision of Ortesia. I can't give it to myself because I already have the max number of holdings I can have. This guy hates me. He likes me. Let's see here. Ingolthur has not many people in his clan, so I'm looking to see how many people in his clan he has that are of like age to be able to field troops. And he has 2, maybe 3 people. That means like for all the places he has to be able to protect this place with only a couple people in his clan. So he also has, I like these babies, they hate me. 2 or 3 people. If the fucking pictures would load, jeez. Thank you. Yeah, 3 people or so. And then Vartan, he only has 1, so we're not going to give it to Vartan. We'll give it to, even though Vartan's the one that has most of it, we'll give it to Ingolthur. Actually, we'll give it to him. Whatever. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Billy. Being able to join ongoing fights is fun. The only thing is it's very one-sided because when you get into a fight, like some of these fights will take a while, right? If you get into a fight, the world around you freezes, so the enemy can never actually like come and reinforce randomly. It's always from the player has that advantage, which like is fine, right? I don't really care, but it's a little funny. Let me go help him here. All right.
After me!
So I doubt they push us,
Footmen,
but we'll still
Cavalry,
kind of
move!
hold and see what they do. It looks like they're just gonna hold there. So in that case, what do you want? Goodbye. So they're gonna hold right there. So let's bring our archers up, our infantry up.
Archers, move! Footmen, forward! Horsemen,
Bring our horses up. Have our archers go spread out. Have our infantry when they get here
Forward!
go into shield wall and slowly approach. Shield wall, hold fire. Start moving up.
Bowmen, move!
Archers move up a little bit more. Our crossbows are within range. We're gonna move up a little bit more.
Move! Cavalry!
Our cavalry get into the correct
Escape
formation
formation!
and get ready for a flanking charge
Forward!
on the backside of this little hill mound. Where they're covered from archer fire from here for the most part. I can hear our arrows hitting their shields, so we'll just hold for right now. I'm gonna go and see. I think they're just doing a circle formation with archers in the middle. Here we go. Ready, ready, ready. What? Jumping 360. This is what happens when I get bored. Oh, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna let them get a little bit closer. We're actually gonna have our horsemen go up that way, and we're gonna do a rear charge with our horsies.
Cavalry, forward!
Not sure they're just sitting right in front of the archers, though.
Infantry, attack! Line of charge! Lord, follow me! Troops, charge!
I will not die! Easy. I am the unkillable. There's a little piece of health down there. Look at it. You can see it in the right underneath my head. Where the health at? I don't need health, okay, Billy? Come on. This is true 1 HP right here. Just in time. Yeah, you're welcome. You're my prisoner. You can go free. Okay. They had a couple of prisoners, so we can take the prisoners that they had as our troops. And then we'll take their troops as prisoners. And we'll take all the things of value. Alright, good shit. Level up whatever troops we can level up. Alright. I don't really want to fight any of these guys right now. I'd rather go heal because I can't participate since I have less than 20 health. So we'll wait here for some time. Well, actually, we'll go recruit some troops. Never mind, there's no troops. So we'll sell the troops that we have, and then we'll wait a little bit longer. Okay, let's check what our character. We up leveled up our athletics, which is nice. Slightly increases your persuasion chance. Increase your party size by 5. Increase captain stamina recovery rate by 50%. Increase the prisoner size. We'll do persuasion chance, I think. I think we'll do that. And then somebody else leveled up. She leveled up her medicine. That's good. This is our healer. Losses to siege bombardment has a 50% chance of getting wounded instead of getting killed. 30% chance. Increased chance to recover lethal wounds in siege assaults. 30% chance per day to recover a lame horse. 50% chance to recover a mount from. I don't care about horses. I have so many goddamn horses. I mean, look at this. Look at my horses. I have 60 of these, 7 of these, 42 of these, 13 of these, 69 of those, 49 of these, 23 of those, 12 of these, 101 of those, 7 of these, 14 of those, 4 of these, 6 of those. I got plenty of horses. I have so many horses, it's actually like slowing me down because I'm becoming more of a herd than an actual army. Alright, Elvis, hey, thanks for coming through. I really do appreciate it. I hope I see you again. If you ever see me online, just, hop on in. I appreciate you coming through. And actually, I'm going to be hopping off here as well, just because my girlfriend is going to be coming over relatively soon. Billy, I will see you sometime this week or this weekend whenever you want to do some D&D stuff. You just let me know when you want to do some stuff. And I will be back on either late tonight or tomorrow around the same time. I'm trying to have an actual schedule going. So, thank you guys for anyone that came through today, came and stopped in to say hi. I do appreciate the support. I enjoy talking to the new people that came through, learning new things and being able to teach people some stuff as well. So, thank you, and again, I'll be back on some other time. And with that, goodbye. Have a nice night.